Hello, this is my introduction to System Center Service Manager Dashboard functionality. This is part of the FedEx projects, and this is my first attempt at that. Service Manager, as we recently implemented, is a tool for essentially orchestrating our incident management. This gives us a tool for tracking real-time our interactions with each of our customers, basically giving us a record of work in a nutshell. With that, and each one of those records, as they pile up, gives us a large amount of data to which, if we have the right tools to get at them, can give us a deep insight into how we are doing based on key performance indicators such as average time of resolution, incidents created by day or week, time to resolution, incidents by category, first call resolution, on and on and on and on. With that, Service Manager comes with plenty of tools to give us that information. Unfortunately, what I was looking for is something to represent that data in such a way that it's easy to look at, easy to understand, basically giving us the kind of the pretty colors and graphs that when a vice president or someone from leadership can quickly take a glance at it and discern where we are at, where we need improvement, how we are doing year over year, month over month, or day by day on certain key performance indicators that they may be interested in at the moment. With that, I will show. This is the Service Manager dashboard. As you can see, it's built on a SharePoint backend and I'll show you the server here in just a minute, but this is all of the SharePoint web parts. This is just what I've added thus far, just to kind of give a quick look at what is available. But as you can see, these are the KPIs, some of which I just mentioned, all in either bar graph or line graph. Even kind of a gauge to see where you're at. This one is incidents within target resolution time, time to resolution. Some of these are going to be a little bit off because a lot of this data goes back before we were actually live with the system. So don't pay too much attention to the data here, just kind of what it provides. This again is built on SharePoint, so it's very customizable. We're able to create either group pages or pages for specific people within leadership. We could create an HR page, for example, where HR leadership could look and see how their department is specifically being supported by our department. Can create individual pages for Dave Gravender, for example, where he could come through and look at exactly the KPIs that he's interested in. Of course, all of these KPIs are built within web parts. Each web part is really just an XML file with a SQL statement embedded. Again, easily customizable through. You can create charts and gauges on each of those, excuse me. Giving you all of this data here. This, of course, is just a web page, so we can add this to links, team pages, or whatever throughout KD Central, even shortcuts added to desktops, however folks want to get at this information. And you can see that this is very easy to look at, very easy to understand and see where we're at. You can see on this incident created by date, you can go through and see exactly where we're at for how many tickets we had over the holiday, that kind of thing. This functionality is also available within the Service Manager console. Just give me 1 second and I'll share that out with you. So I think we've all kind of gotten used to the incident views within the Service Manager console. Based on group permissions, I can add a dashboard functionality. Now, of course, this activity management and change management we're not using yet, so the data here is going to be pretty small. But clicking on incident management, you can see the exact representation of that web page, getting at that data. And even within this dashboard, within the console, you're able to make changes and edit the site. All of this was built on a virtual machine. This virtual machine, as you can see, has SQL Server installed with the specific databases, IIS supporting the web page, and of course the SharePoint site. I have to admit that I needed some help getting some of this going. So thank you, Stephen Larkin and Travis Loudermilk, for all of your support in getting the virtual machine built and the SharePoint installation on here. Much of this took me well outside my comfort zone, which was the intent of this project. Right from the beginning, I had never installed a virtual machine server 2008, Microsoft SQL, or SharePoint. And then just the installation of this application actually required getting into XML, PowerShell, and of course playing around within SharePoint to get in these SQL queries to create these web parts. So very much outside of my comfort zone, but I had a lot of fun. Thank you very much.